What's up, man? This your boy Oss coming to you with some motherfucking John Madden, nigga. John Madden's NFL 2017 gameplay footage. This is me pretty much showing y'all a little bit of my playbook, my top 5 pass plays, whether it's first and 10, first and 15, or third and 15. These are like some of my go-to plays in my system of offense. Offensively, if every coach in the NFL, they have a set of plays that they always go back to, which is like their bread and butter, which gets them the yards they need, gets their players in rhythm and stuff like that, or gets a certain player going. So right here, I'm gonna show you my top 5 passing plays, and they're out of different formations, pretty much the pistol and the shotgun, because those are the only formations I like to run out of. I don't really like the I formation. I think it's archaic. I don't really like, I kind of just like the gun, especially if you have a weak offensive line. The shotgun kind of gives you an extra depth. Like, you're already 3-4 steps back, so you don't have to take a deep drop back, and it takes the D-line longer to get to you. So I see the benefits of shotgun, so in the pistol. So I'm going to show you the shotgun and pistol, my top 5 pass plays. The first one is pistol trips open, which is right here. Boom. And it's the slot corner. And I'm going to show you against man to man. I'm going to show you against cover 3, and I'm going to show you against cover 2. All right? So it's slot corner. Now listen, I gotta control this. I'm just going to a nickel look. You do 2-man over. Alright, so a nickel 2-man over. You look at the defense, they're man to man. You can tell they're man to man. They pressed up. If they're man to man, pressed up, you really lead the formation as is. The play art, the running back flares out right. Bolden, Anquan Bolden are your wide receivers and are the slot receivers doing a corner. And then your key target is Jones Jr. or your B receiver or your wide flanker, your outside receiver on the right. It's pretty. I think in your depth chart is going to be your number 2 receiver, and he's running this funky route. I like to call it Alabama, or we used to call it Alabama when I play football. And with this Alabama route, you can't jam it. So Richard Sherman is not going to be able to jam him at all. And I'll just be really free to get off the line. And right at the top of my break is when the quarterback should throw the ball, and it should be a completed pass. Boom, boom. Look at that. Every time. It's magic. It's a 15-yard route, and it's amazing. Like, it gets you where you need to go. Can't be jammed. Catches it every time. Now, I'm showing you against the Seahawks because they're an elite defense, so their corners are going to be a little better than everybody else's. But everybody's not going to have Richard Sherman. And, like, every receiver's not going to be Jones Jr. So there you go. And for even, like, an added, like, if it's one high safety, and he kills kills the corner, and this is touchdown every fucking time. But if not, what you can do to even better it, you can even click on the dude, possession catch it. So then there you go. You just fall right to the ground, and good job. Good job. So that's against cover. That's against 2-man over. Now I'm gonna show you against cover 2. I'm gonna do Tampa 2. So what's happening? You see the corners back up a little bit. You got a flat hook. You got a hook flat. You know what I'm saying? They already cover little half the field. Corners got high half of the field. So, safeties got high half of the field. So same route. You do the Alabama, but this time you'll dump it off, because look at that. And if you dump it off, you'll have nothing. You'll have nothing but free room. You'll have nothing but free room. Look at it. The corners are already backed off. You really kind of don't even have to look backside. Like, even if you did want to look backside, you'd have A on the bubble screen. It wouldn't really do much. You don't really have much to work with backside with the A, but you do have a lot to work with this running back doing this flare out the backfield, because both the corner and the linebacker are dropping back, because that route is so funky. It gets right in between both their zones, and you can just easily dump it off. If you wanted to, you can even change this to a wheel route. Look at that. You make sure I get him back to Tampa 2. You can change this to a wheel route, and then look at this. Rice is going upfield. That way you already have forward momentum, and you can just get up the field. So that's even better. You change this to a wheel route. Change the RB to a wheel route if you see cover 2. If you think you see cover 2. If not, say you thought you saw cover 2, but they're still 2-man over. Right? Still 2-man over. Boom. Even, I mean, you still have that you still have that. That's why it's cool against both. So now, say you have cover 3. Say we see a cover 3 look. So now they didn't move. They didn't move much, but they're in cover 3. You can even let me see yeah, say so they're in a cover 3 look. So you see far back corners. You're gonna see the safeties move throughout. What you should do if you see cover 3 look, probably put A on a seam route or on a vertical, and you can keep this running back on his same route. Look at this. So you have A on the seam. I didn't mean to throw it to A. You can still throw it to the running back. It's easily still dump offable to the running back. I didn't mean to make this video so long. But you can still dump it off to the running back, or let me get you back in the cover 3. And then let me base align you. Yeah, you can still dump it off to the running back, or you can't really squeeze it in unless you really trust your quarterback's arm. But you can't really squeeze it in. So really you have this option of dumping it off to the running back in the cover 2 and in the cover 3. But in man-to-man, which a lot of people like to run man-to-man, they really have faith in their corners if you have like a lackluster defense. Or even if they stay, buzz covered on this. Boom. You may be thinking, no, it's not. Boom. Once you realize that it's not man-to-man, because you see these linebackers drop into the Alabama zone, then you can just go ahead and hit that running back on that audible wheel route. So there you go. That's my first play right there. Second play is a classic. I'm pretty sure if you watch any little play video, they showed you this play a million times. But it's like I've been running this play since Madden 13. Gun bunch, in the shotgun formation, gun bunch, Z spot. So gun bunch Z spot is pretty much your average run-of-the-mill corner play. You have right here, you have your A receiver doing the corner, your B receiver doing the little zone hook, and your tight end or your RB is doing a flat. I always change the tight end to a vertical route and change the B receiver or the outside receiver to a slant. Now in man-to-man, the corner is all day. The corner is all day, but also what's also all day is the slant. The linebacker's right there. You can also flare your running back out if you just give him a quick flare if you think he's gonna be in the way. But I mean, the slant is also all day. Look at that. Boom. Once you move that middle linebacker out the way, I mean, it's easy. It's easy. Both of them out the way. Boom. Both routes. Both routes are money. Say you don't even want to do that. Say you just want to keep them right there. Keep the running back there for a little blockage. Doesn't matter. Boom. Still got your A receiver just wide open. Or just hit the coverage. Madden still hasn't realized how to cover corner routes. Because it's hard in real life to cover a corner route also. So you can just hit that all day. Against cover 2, my bad for getting out of it, but against cover 2, let me go back. Boop, 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 boop. I got so many pass plays in here, man. I would show y'all the whole playbook, but I mean, this video is already like 10 minutes long as it is, and I haven't even gotten to a lot of the plays yet. Well, I'm only 2 plays deep, but so yeah. So say they do a cover 2, Tampa 2, corner spreads out on you. Now you got the same look. Boom. B still there. The slant is still going to be there in the cover 2 route. If they do a cover 2, just don't even forget to just read the cover 2. You can as soon as you see that nobody is following that A receiver, boom. Or even if he gets jammed up, just hit it to B. That's still 10 yards right there in the B receiver. He might get hurt, might get a concussion, but that's still, this is Madden. You know what I'm saying? In real life, don't fuck your receivers up like that, but now, if they run the cover 3, I put them in the cover 3 zone. In the cover 3 zone, the B is still there, even lighter down the field. But also, sometimes you can even hit this RB. Really, pretty much the RB is here for some of those user linebackers you got out there that like to user it up. And also, it just clears everything out. it clears everything out so that the B receiver can just do his job and catch the ball cleanly without anybody being around him in zone coverage. So it's like, it's amazing, bro. And look at this. Look at that. Sometimes, even if you let the zone clear out a little bit, you let the zone clear out in these cover threes, then you can even hit the B receiver, I mean the RB receiver, down the field for a very big gain. Well, after the linebacker gets off him. And then even so, I think even if you just pay attention to that last play, sometimes the corner will go back deeper. But that's really unreliable. You shouldn't really count on that. If anything, your read and cover 3 goes from the B receiver to the RB receiver to the A receiver, and maybe, if nothing's open at that point, just throw it out of bounds. But against each of these coverages I just showed you, you should be good to go. Like, it should be no problem. Now, number 3, next play. I'm trying to get through this. I don't want to make a super long video for you guys. I'm sorry. Hopefully, I'm entertaining if you can keep watching, but the next play is out the gun formation. The rest of these plays are out the shotgun. Gun stack, curl switch. All right. Now you go to gun stack. I didn't put offset, but it's gun stack offset weak. Curl switch. Boom. Right here. Gun stack offset weak. Curl switch. Now, against the cover. Now this play off GP is amazing. Against like what you would do. And once you like survey, regardless of his cover 1, cover 2, or cover 3, you send this Y receiver, the one that's ahead of the X receiver in the double stack on the left, you send him on a smart routed 5 and out. Regardless if you're 15 yards deep, 10 yards deep. I mean, if you're 5 yards deep, you're cool to just do the regular out. But send him on that type of route, an out route, smart routed 15. I mean, a smart route to the first down, because in man to man, they stack up, and he's right there. Like, he is right there for the taking. Like, it's easy. It's easy. You can just see it. And no, it's also easy. X is still there, because even if he was ahead, his route cannot be it's almost like the Alabama route from the first play, except it's kind of better. You kind of hit him on the break, and he's good. But this out route is just money right now. Like, it's easy. It's almost too easy. Like, you can just catch it off guard, because the corners are already stacked out, and then the way they have to stack on top of each other. If you notice, the outside corner is the guy that the outside corner checks the inside route sometimes. So that always messes it up. So now they have to like retreat. So it messes up the defensive alignment off rip. So now we go to a cover 2. Same thing, but makes it even better is because you also have a post in here, so you can come down. You can throw a flatter pass, come down on it, because the safeties are going straight towards the halves. They can't even get to the middle of the field, so you'll probably only have like one guy waiting there, and you can even send like your tight end on a streak if you want to even get that guy out. I wouldn't even worry about it. I would just throw the pass underneath. Ooh, my fault. I throw the pass underneath and then just rip it right there. If you're wondering why I'm playing with the Lions, I'm from Detroit, and I love the Lions, man. So I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what you think. So, yep, even in cover 2, throw it, boom. Oh, I didn't threw 2 picks. It's looking jank, but it's not that jank. Trust me. Even if you want to wait, like let's just try waiting it out a little bit, like not even being so quick with it when they're in the cover 2. Just waiting out a little bit. Boom. It'll work. But it still works against the cover 2. And then if not, you also have this. Or if you want to, if you think you see cover 2, boom. You just put your tight end on one of these numbers and still get some yardage out of it. That way it's not a completely dead play. That's if you ever feel like, oh man, if you're still worried about the cover 2, just always do that. So now against cover 3. Against cover 3, still always bolting on the out route. That was my fault. Screwed up. You can either hit either one, send a tight end on a vertical if you want to. You can hit either one. I feel like in cover 3 you kind of have the option, whatever you're feeling. You can throw the out route anyway if you want. You can throw the out route because the corner is not gonna be able to get there quick enough. You can throw the seam route if you decide to put your tight end on the seam. You can throw the seam route, or you can just hit the X. You can just hit the X if you want to. Throw it upfield, a little bit past, but I mean you still be good. And then if push comes to shove, if no one ever even comes out to that flat area, if no one goes out and covers the flat, wow, look at that. And then you also got a lead blocker. So, I mean, it's all good. Those are different ways to just do it. I keep backing up away from my mic. But yeah, it's all good. You can, in cover 3, you have pretty much your read in cover 3 is, you're always going to read that X. Make sure, see what he's doing. See if someone comes out to the flat. If not, boom, there you go. You got your running back. Mine's is there already. You got your running back, RB. He's your third option or your second option, depending on if you want to throw that out route still. If you really feel it, if you got that guy and you want to give him some yards. But yeah, that's pretty much it for that play. Damn, this is a long ass video. All right, the next play is the gun. I'm gonna leave like little annotations to where I'm changing plays or where the plays are. The next one is the gun Y slot. Matter of fact, I ain't even gonna do that one. I'm gonna just go to the last one. I'm only do 4 plays because it's already 20 minutes long, damn near. So last play is gun trips. Boop 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 boop. Is it gun trips? Halfback weak. I told you I got so many plays in here, bro. Gun trips, halfback weak. Seam slot out right there. Why seam slot out? Well, it'd be different on yours, but take him to a 2-man under. Boom. Now seam slot out. You see that red out route right there from your RB receiver. You can easily. Those type of routes are just always man-to-man beaters. And what I like to do is send this. I always send Jones Jr. on a slant. Even man-to-man, regardless of coverage, you send him on a slant because he's going to get him out of there. So you have free range to throw that out route as wide as you want to get him right away from that nickel corner. You can do it as many times as you want. Even if he jams him up, it doesn't matter. It does not matter. Being jammed up means nothing. It means absolutely nothing. Like, this is another route that's like automatically 10 to 15 yards if you call it, if you need help. And say they jam them up hard enough. Look at this slant. Look at this. I done took this to the crib because of the amount. Like, it's a rub. It's pretty much a rub route. Like, in its purest sense, it's a rub because of how deep the slant can go. But because on Madden they like to change the way they do slant routes. And then, you know, slants are always easy to beat, man, too. So you also have 2 options. If you like that guy, boom. If you like that guy, boom. It's not really up to you. So, but in cover 2, boom, to get a Tampa 2 look. Like in the other formation, the slant is open. Why? Because the vertical slot receiver, he gets all those guys all the way the fuck up out of there. He gets them out of the way. And I wouldn't even recommend trying to hit him on a quick one. Like maybe, that was some bullshit. But maybe if you can hit him on a quick one, like real quick up the field. But I mean, you really don't even have to. Like I mean, they do move over, but even still, you got this right there. It's just right there for you, even if you see cover 2. So really, B is he's very critical. So you can really hit this on man-to-man or in Tampa 2. And then if you see a cover 3 look, or let's even base align them so you can see how they would look, how far you'd be off and shit like that. See a cover 3 look. You can hit the tight end. Hit the slot A. You can hit the slot A easily. You can hit the B receiver easily because no one's going to be on him. Stafford just threw a bad pass, but you see he was wide open. And because he's running across zones, oh no, don't do that. If you see a cover 3, don't hit the RB. That was a mistake I made, but don't hit the RB because you just seen right there the nickel corner is going to just drop back to that like easily and pick you off every time. But don't drop to that, please don't, because it's terrible. But you can also just hit the B. B's right there. Sometimes you even have a lead block from your A receiver if the safety decides to come up and try to get some of that noise, but you're not gonna get none of that. And man, oh man, it's a 20-minute long video. I did not mean for this to be so long, but I just wanted to really go in depth with these plays and show you guys what plays is what and how to run them, because you know I feel like I know a decent amount about football, and I like playing Madden. I just really like passing the ball, though. I kind of don't like running the ball. Running the ball sucks. It's just some bullshit. But I'll be showing some goal line plays after this video. I'll make another one showing my top 5 goal line passes. But peace out. Hope you enjoyed. I love you guys. I love you. I really love you. And that's it for me. Peace out. See you later.